Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Boshnack from Harborfields Public Library Children's Room. Today we're going to make confetti cupcakes. Now you can go to the store and buy Confetti cake mix, but you don't have to. I'm going to show you some tricks of making your own confetti cupcakes, and today we're going to make spring ones, but I also will show you how you can use different sprinkles to make ones for the fall or for St. Patrick's Day or for Memorial Day or the 4th of July, okay? So you're going to start with making your cake mix. And I already made my cake mix. I followed the directions just the same way you would. You follow the directions that are on the box, okay? I put some, and I use a little tip. I use an ice cream scooper, and 1 scoop is perfect for the cupcakes. And I put 1 scoop in each one. And now I have to decide what I'm going to be putting inside my cupcake, and what'll happen is the sprinkles will melt in the oven and they'll make a beautiful design inside. So I think today I'm going to use I think these are the little butterflies, but there's also in your kit, you got sprinkles that were on top of your frosting. You can use those also. For today, I'm just going to show this as a sample, but you can really choose anything you want. So I'm going to take, it looks like maybe a little bit more. I'll take maybe about 1/2 teaspoon, okay? I'm going to dribble them inside like this. And you're going to need a toothpick. Now, the way I do it is I kind of like fold it so that they all get mixed up. Now, once they are evenly distributed, and all I do is just go around and make sure that I'm pushing some down, okay? Then you can move on to the next one, and watch what I do. To clean off my toothpick, I roll it on the side, and it takes off all of the cake mix. Isn't that a cool tip? I love that. I think for my next one, I'm just gonna do all pastel. So I'm gonna take just the pastel ones. And these are actually, doesn't matter what shape they are. They can be regular sprinkles. These happen to be actually little bunnies, I think. So I'm gonna put those in there. And then again, with my toothpick, I'm going to press them down so that now they're all distributed, okay? Once you finish, and again, I'm gonna scrape it, turn it along the side. This is nice because the ridges will clean that toothpick for you. You really only need 1 toothpick to do the whole bunch. Once you've done all of them, they go into the oven to bake. Same directions that are on your cake mix, it's absolutely fine. Once they're all baked and you want to decorate the outside, so I'm going to take this one here. Now this is an already baked cupcake, okay? So it already has the sprinkles inside. You could see some, and actually you can even see that they're along the edge too, okay? So I'm going to take my frosting. Make sure whenever you open a can of frosting, always make sure that you stir it first. It settles a little bit and it might be a little hard to spread. I always stir it around a little bit, make it a little bit smoother. I always scrape by pressing my metal spatula. This I find is the easiest way to frost cupcakes. And I take a dollop about like that. Now this side's completely clean because I scraped it, and this is the only side that has the frosting. I place it in the middle like this, okay? And now what I do is I start from the middle and I go to the edge, to the middle to the edge. And I'm turning my hand clockwise as I go around, okay? Middle to the edge. And then what I do is I take it and then I go all the way around. Always make sure that there's frosting between the spatula and your cupcake. If you don't do it that way, you're gonna end up with a lot of crumbs, and that's not so much fun. So when you're doing confetti cupcakes, you can decide what kind of confetti you wanna put on top. Now I have these 3 different types of sprinkles that I'm gonna mix together. So these are just little sequin cupcakes, and I take a little bowl and I can put them right in there, maybe a couple. And if I'm doing a bunch, I can mix them up first. I take a little bit of these butterflies. I'm gonna stick some of those in there. And I think I'm gonna put a couple of these in here. So now you can either mix them around like this, and then I always go like this. I take it in my hand, and then I sprinkle. Always make sure you sprinkle as you go with the frosting, otherwise the frosting starts getting very firm. So I'm gonna put a couple more on there, but whatever you like to do. So whatever confetti you'd like to sprinkle on top is absolutely fine. And I'm gonna show you what this looks like when we cut it open, okay? So here's the cupcake. And I'm gonna leave the paper on it. You could take it off too, but for now I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you cut into it. It has the little speckles in there, okay? I'm gonna open up another one to show you one of the other ones. Here is the green one, and we're gonna cut that open. And you'll see, and I might not put too many of the green in there, but we'll see. There we go. Ooh, look at that green. Okay, very pretty. Now these are the longer sprinkles, so they make more streaks, which is very, very cool. And I did the same thing with the red, white, and blue. So you could see, you can choose any toppings that you like. This is one that I did with the fall sprinkles. This was the one that I used for the green one for St. Patrick's Day, or if you do green and red for Christmas. And then this was the one that we did today. And maybe we can cut into that one also. Actually, it's just like the one we did today. I had already done this one, but we'll cut into that one too. And of course, if I take the paper off, it will be a little neater, but you could see some of those colors over there. See that? Pretty little colors inside. So if you want to make your own confetti cupcakes, you can use any sprinkles that you have at home. Just gently mix them into your batter, bake them in the oven, and you don't have to worry about looking for Funfetti cake mix ever again. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this program. Hope to see you soon. Take care everyone, and happy baking.